Morning, students. Let's start our new chapter 8, Being Active. Now we'll see what is active. Students, you can see in this picture that a small girl dancing, get up early in the morning, getting ready, and watching TV. In this picture, you can see the activeness of child. A child should be sleep sometimes, and he should be dance and cleaning the room also and watering the flower. This type of students are active, but most of the students, they are just playing with the mobile only. So nowadays students should be active in every activities. Let's start our chapters. Once a king felt greatly distressed, as all his people were lazy. Nobody was ready to do work. He wanted to teach them a lesson. Therefore, he had a big stone placed right in the middle of the road. So, this is a story of the king. This story is based on lazy person. Okay. In this story, even there are many people, those who are very lazy. Once upon a time, a king felt greatly distressed because all his people are very lazy. Even nobody was ready to do any work. So he had decided he had to teach them. Therefore, he made a plant. He had a big stone placed right in the middle of the road. Many merchants passed by, looked at the stone, made a face, and went around it. An officer who was driving his carriage avoided the stone and went away straight. So, students, as you can see in the picture, that behind the tree, the king was hiding. Just he wanted to see that who can um, who can put that stone on the corner of the road. But each and every once they passed nearby only, they looked the stones and even they made a face and went around it. Even one of the officer who was driving his carriage, he also avoided the stone and went away directly straight. A tonga puller was patching his tonga in which two ladies were sitting. Tonga puller did not see the stone in the middle of the road. He was in hurry. Suddenly his Tonga's one wheel got struck with the stone and it got a tumble. One of the ladies fell down. Three of them made many abuses to the government, but no one moved that stone. So once a tonga puller was patching his tonga, which two ladies were sitting, and tonga puller did not see the stones that there are stoned in the middle of the road, since he was very hurry. But suddenly what happens, one wheel got stuck with the stone and it tumbled. So ladies, they fell down, and three of them abusing to the government, but no one see that stones and no one's moved that stone. The king was watching everything while hiding himself behind a tree. The king felt very upset. Everybody criticized the government for not removing the stone. The stone kept lying in the middle of the road. But each and every scenario is happening in front of a king. He was watching behind the tree, each and everything, and he thought why these people are so lazy and why they complain only to governments for not removing the stones. Even the stone kept lying in the middle of the road. Finally, the king called the men and ministers and ordered them to remove the stone in front of the people. So he was just watching all these things, and finally, he had ordered to his ministers and men to remove the stone in front of the people. Under the stones, they found an iron box which read for the man who removes the stones. The king opened the box and it was full of gold coins. Everybody's eyes glittered to see it, but the king said, as you all were lazy and did not bother to remove the stones, nobody deserved it. He carried the box away and his people felt greatly ashamed. So he had ordered to the man and minister to remove the stones. But under the stone, they found an iron box there which reads, the man who removes the stones. And king opened the box and it was full of gold. So each and every one's eyes was glittered and they just. But the king said, as you all are lazy, so nobody has deserved this and nobody ready to remove the stone also. So nobody deserve it. He carried the box and away his people, and his people felt greatly ashamed. So students, this is the story of those who are very lazy. We should not be lazy in our life. Now we'll see the next page. So students, let's see the exercise. Tick the correct options. People in the kingdom were, it should be lazy. The king placed a big stone in the middle. Coins were kept under the stone. Gold. No one bothered to remove the stones. Okay, question number 2b. State true or false for the following. There were 2 ladies in Tonga. True. The king ordered all the people to remove the stone. Yes. An officer did not get bothered by the stone on the road. The king posted a soldier to see the whole thing. Wrong. The king gave all coins to the man who removed the stones. False. So students, question number C. It will be your homework. Okay. This was classwork and this is homework. This is fill in the blanks. You have to see these words. You have to fill here. Okay. So thank you, student.